Yo, they white. Yo.
Dry bones shall live. Dry bones shall live.
Street Empire Music.com.
Chapter 46, Gospel of the Nazarenes. I want y'all to see something. Because Messiah established the real understanding of the Ten Commandments. In chapter 46. On page 111. Page 111. Transfiguration on the Mount, the giving of the law. The giving of the law. All right. Let's get some understanding on the true understanding of the Ten Commandments that we have in the scripture.
The Nazarene version of the Transfiguration.
All right. This right here is the you hear some people like you got to take a Nazarite vow. No, Nazarite vow and Nazarenes is not the same thing. Some brothers have taken a Nazarite vow. You understand? But the Nazarenes are held to a certain code given by the Messiah himself. We about to read that code. All right. That's the vow, basically. You understand? Right. It's the law as given by the Messiah. All right. Everybody hasn't taken a Nazarite vow. All right. And nor should you be punked into doing it. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, the Messiah gave the actual laws and how he expects his disciples to maneuver and make things crack out there. So we're about to read that, all right? Chapter 46, the Transfiguration on the Mount, the giving of the law, all right? Let's go ahead and read.
After 6 days, when the Feast of Tabernacles was nigh at hand, Yahshua took the 12 and brought them up to a high mountain. And as he was praying, the fashion of his countenance was changed, and he was transfigured before them. He did shine, his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment was white as the light. And behold, there appeared to him Moshe and Eliyahu, Moses and Elijah, talking with him and speaking of the law. And of his purpose, which he should accomplish at Jerusalem.
Speaking about the law with him, huh? Is that Moshe, the lawgiver? About that. Eliyahu, one of the most powerful prophets ever. Speaking with Hamashiach about the law and what had to go down in Jerusalem. About that. Now watch this. Go ahead.
And Moses spoke, saying, "This is he of whom I foretold, saying, a prophet from the midst of their brethren, like unto me shall the Eternal send to you."
That Deuteronomy 18th chapter. Go ahead.
And that which the Eternal speaks to him, shall he speak to you, and to him shall you listen. And whoso will not obey shall bring upon themselves their own undoing.
It's going to cost you your life. You better listen to what the Mashiach got to say. Watch this. Go ahead.
Then Cephas said to Yahushua, "Rabbi, it is good for us to be here. Is it good for us to be here? If you will, let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for you, one for Moshe, and one for Elijah." While he yet spoke, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and 12 rays, as of the sun issued from behind the cloud. And a voice came out of the cloud, which said, "This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased.
Come on.
Hear him."
Look, so that's when it comes down to it. Messiah is the only one that's been anointed to even teach what the Most High expected and wanted from the beginning. All right? That's the reason he was raised up. So it don't matter how many wicked scribes, you know what I mean, tamper with, contradicted, did whatever. You understand? To the scriptures, the Messiah was only one anointed and raised up to bring forth the true understanding of the kingdom of heaven. All right, and he gave that to his chosen 12. You know, if you're not getting the breakdown of the Torah from who the Messiah gave it to, then you skating on thin ice. Yeah, you think you can read through the Torah and do your little Torah portions that the Ashkenazi Jews are doing right now, the same time as all these so-called Hebrew Israelites who are doing these Torah portions. They're doing the exact same lesson. You understand? Not just any old Torah portion. They're doing the exact same lesson right now. All right. But there are many things written in the scriptures that are written against your God. What you mean you're doing a Torah portion? If you ain't viewing the Torah through the lens of the disciples who got it from the Messiah, you on thin ice. You're not qualified to even be teaching out here. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be mixing and mingling the worship of the God of the living with the God of the dead. All right? Most High said what? Heard him. We heard Mashiach. That's what we heard.
Right.
All right? If your breakdown, because obviously a lot of things that he taught went directly against what they had written down. You heard it's been said this, but I say unto you this. That means he's given a different ruling than what's written down. Right. You understand that, right?
Exactly.
That means his ruling is hostile to what's written down. It's against it. Man, you got that written down, but I say this. Yeah, you've been heard it's been said this, but I say this. Y'all, he's given a higher and a different ruling than what was already written down.
And yeah, it makes sense though, because Moses said he was going to do that.
Yeah.
He said that the Spirit was going to speak to him. The eternal one was going to speak to him. And then if you just read in KJV, he said that prophet like unto your brother shall the Lord thy God raise up, and him shall you hear. You know what I'm saying? Whoever don't hear him going to be destroyed.
Yeah, you got to hear him. So when he's giving his judgment and what he's saying is hostile or different than what you done received as truth. At that moment, you got a decision to make. Who you gonna roll with? Oh, Mashiach. What you mean?
Right.
Right. And that's what I told one of the ops when we was talking on the phone. Well, he say not one jot or tittle shall pass from the law. Oh, okay. You want to go to this? Like, let's deal. Because if you keep reading, he explained what laws he was talking about.
Right.
Right. And he was given a different ruling than what was already written down in your Torah portions. From the beginning, it wasn't so.
Right.
The Most High done put together, let no man, ain't Moses a man?
Indeed.
If Moses wrote that, we know about all these scribes anyway.
Right.
How these scribes and did things and perverted certain agendas and all that. But I'm saying, even if it was that, Moses was or is a man.
Yeah.
And it's attributed to Moses that Moses gave y'all this so-called law of divorce in Deuteronomy 24 chapter. Messiah said, no, I say unto you this, you do that, you commit adultery. And say, lest it be for fornication, that's adultery. And what the Most High them put together, let no man put asunder. So his judgment is different than what you're reading in Deuteronomy 24. Correct? All right. So when the Father say, hear him, Peter like, look, let's make Sukkot boots for all three of them. Now hear my boy. That's my son right there. I'm well pleased in. Hear him. All right. Anybody getting their breakdown about the Torah outside of what the Messiah gave to his Holy 12? If you getting a breakdown from anywhere else, you on thin ice. Because the scribes them wasn't anointed to raise up and teach the Torah.
Right.
Pharisees wasn't either. Sadducees ain't either. Why y'all think we be going through the Nazarene Acts and the Clementine homilies and the gospel of the Holy 12 or this Nazarene gospel? One is written by John, Holy 12, one of the Holy 12 apostles, and one is written by Peter, or the works of Peter, another Holy 12 apostle. All right, so what's up? What's up? Hear him, right?
Right.
All right, go ahead.
And when the disciples heard it, they fell on their faces and were greatly amazed. And Yahushua came and touched them and said, arise and be not afraid. And when they had lifted up their eyes, they saw no man. And save Yahushua only.
There's no man.
I was going to say, I saw no man. Where he was at? And it says, and 6 glories were seen upon him.
Come on.
And Yahushua said to them, behold, a new law I give to you, which is not new, but old.
And it's really, what we talking about, y'all, is old. It's only new to those that's hearing it now. Y'all come up with new doctrines. As you see, y'all, we going back to how far back you want us to go.
Right. You gotta give us Genesis.
Yeah. Now look,
You know,
so look at this. Behold, a new law I have given to you, which is not new but old. Right? Go ahead.
Even as Moses gave the 10 Commandments of Israel
To Israel. Watch this. Hold on, brother. Let me get you together real quick. Oh, I didn't mean that. Dang. Hold on. Let me go back and grab it, y'all. At page 112. Dang, I didn't mean that. Hold on. Let me go find it for y'all. That deal straight. Dang. That's page 112 we going to. There ain't nothing to it. Click on it real quick. Drag him on over. Brah. All right, here we go. Right here, y'all. To Israel, what did it say?
Even as Moses gave the 10 Commandments to Israel after the flesh, so also I restore them to you for the kingdom of the true Israel after the Spirit.
After the Spirit. It's a higher understanding of these 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, this is the Nazarene code right here, y'all. All right? Go ahead.
For who are the true Israel? Even they of every nation and tribe who works righteousness, love and have mercy, and keep the commandments of the law. These are the true Israel and standing. Yahushua spoke, saying,
Okay.
Hear, O Israel, Yahweh Creator is one.
Oh, that's the Shema, ain't
it? Shema Israel.
Go ahead.
It says, many are my seers and my prophets. In me all live and move and have substance.
That's right. So anybody of any other nation, you dig, they are even charged with having mercy, showing love, keeping the commandments. You understand? Look, didn't James tell Paul, tell them Gentiles, I gotta abstain from meat offered to idols, fornication, right? Things strangled and blood, right? So even the believing Gentiles, whether they natural Gentiles or Israelites in the mindset who believe they Gentiles, they still were held to this strict dietary way of living. All right, because it's something that strangled is an animal.
Right.
That's flesh. You see? Now watch this. Look at these 10. Look at these 10 spiritual Nazarene laws given by Yahushua the Nazarene. Let's get it.
Ye shall worship the one eternal, unbegotten Lord Creator.
Unbegotten. Yeah.
It says, ye shall worship the one eternal, unbegotten Lord Creator, of whom all things made. It says, ye shall not take away the life of any creature, nor yet torment.
That's commandment too.
Sound right.
See that? You ain't supposed to kill any creature that, you know what I mean, man or beast. Or torment.
And look, the meat, the flesh we eat, or they eat now, you know what I'm saying? That's they get both tormented and killed.
Don't it? Raped, artificially inseminated. Yeah, all right, keep playing. Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
You shall cherish and protect the weak, the oppressed, and all creatures that suffer wrong.
Y'all hear that? That's man and beast. Y'all, we got a command to cherish and protect the weak and oppressed.
You see somebody trying to hunt down an animal, let them go.
Right. Or a man.
Right. Yeah.
Now we the creatures too.
Right.
You got a command from the pastor. You supposed to cherish and protect those who are weak and oppressed, whether man or beast. Ain't that something? The Negro don't want this type of responsibility.
That's okay.
He don't want that. He don't want that type of responsibility because you just been charged to protect and cherish the weak and the oppressed, all creatures. Ain't you a creature? Yeah, you a creature of the Most High. That applies to man and animal. Now, Job said that though in the book of Job, right? I broke the jaws of the wicked and delivered the what? The spoils out of his teeth. What's in your mouth? That's a spoil that you consider wicked. What you chewing on? Didn't Job say that? That's Job 29:13 through 17. If y'all want to try me, Huh?
Mm.
I broke the jaws of the wicked and delivered the spoil out of his mouth. Well, what's in your mouth
Right.
that you chewing on that makes you wicked? I know. I know. Commandment number 3. What does it say?
Ye shall not eat the flesh, nor drink the blood of any slaughtered creature.
I ain't kill it. I ain't no matter. You still in violation.
Mm-hmm.
You still in violation.
To the part. To the part.
And look, and this applies to every believer.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you an Israelite or a Gentile convert. Right? So now it makes sense what James told Paul to go teach. Paul said, whatever soul in the shine will eat and don't ask no questions for conscience sake. But if they tell you it's sacrifice to an idol, let me help y'all out with something. Whether they say it or not don't mean it's not sacrifice to an idol.
Right.
Somebody got to tell you it's sacrifice to an idol. People don't talk like that today.
Mm-hmm.
you know that sacrifice to an idol. Ain't nobody talking like that.
Right.
Somebody got to tell, whether somebody tell you or not it's sacrifice to an idol don't mean it ain't sacrifice to an idol.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This right here is for, okay, you claiming Israel, true Israel, all right, spiritual Israel. Well, whoever believed in Messiah and followed him was not to be eating flesh, nor drinking the blood of any slaughtered creature, whether you killed it or not. Chewing on the dead flesh animal or something. Dang, what else to say?
Ye shall not eat. Oh no, my bad. You shall eat the fruits and herbs.
Do 13 again, verse 13.
Okay, right. You shall not eat the flesh, nor drink the blood of any slaughtered creature, nor yet anything which brings disorder to your health or sin.
That's how we keep reading about this health. Last night, Peter was saying about the health and the healing. What? In that Clementine.
And he said, or your senses.
Right. Or your senses. So guess what? You ain't supposed to be drinking no liquor. Don't that bring disorder to your senses?
Mm-hmm.
Don't that damage your liver?
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't supposed to be smoking. Nothing.
Mm.
That's command. That's the code we live by. Dang, I like this. This is interesting.
Yeah.
This is interesting. They make you really level up, don't it? Boy?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy being just a regular old run-of-the-mill Israelite. But when you got a straight challenge and level up, then you know that's when all the demons come out.
Right.
Verse 14, what does it say?
You shall eat the fruits and herbs of the earth, and working in the law, live long in the land.
This type of livity, or live it, not diet, but live it, allow you to prolong your days. Already on borrowed time, ain't we? No, well, you shouldn't be throwing things down your death trap that would expedite that.
Right.
You're supposed to eat the fruits and the herbs of the earth, man. Period. Now look at this, verse 15. What's that?
You shall not make impure marriages, where love and health are not.
Dang, boy. The marriage has got to be solid. Right? If it ain't love and it ain't health, it's impure.
Get into toxic relationship.
They call it toxic, they don't do. It's just so toxic. And that's an impure marriage. A pure marriage is where love and health is. Dang. What else it say?
It says, you shall eat. Oh no, it says, you shall not make impure marriages where love and health are not, nor yet corrupt yourselves or any creature.
Straight up, go ahead.
It says, you shall revere your fathers and mothers and all the teachers of righteousness.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Salute. You definitely supposed to respect, especially those that's been out here getting it in. All right. There's a new way of living. We gonna see who all endure, you dig? But definitely salute. Salute to any brothers that's been standing on this for years, man. Brothers and sisters, salute. You dig? Salute. It's just when we came outside with it, it's just like, you know, them brothers very influential, boy. It's like bombs start dropping all over the earth.
Right.
Dang.
They can't take it.
You dig? But hey, a special shout out to all the brothers and sisters that's been been promoting this way of life for years before we ever found out. You know what I mean? Definitely salute.
Most definitely. Most definitely. May health eternal be with you.
That's right. Verse 17. Go ahead,
You shall not bear false witness against, nor willfully deceive any.
That's right.
Nor yet covet or steal their goods.
See, no stealing, right? No lying. All right. You ain't supposed to willfully deceive nobody. Everything you do you supposed to represent Yashar Israel. Yashar, upright, El, God. You represent the upright God, don't you?
Yeah.
Upright power. Yashar, ain't that your name? Israel. All right, well, you can't willfully deceive nobody. Because they ain't no attribute of your God.
Right.
And they may have it written in the Old Testament somewhere that God deceives people and all that. You believe that? I don't believe that. All right? Because that's not representing the upright power. All right? Go ahead, Hebrew. What else we got?
It says, ye shall purify yourselves daily and rest the seventh day.
The Shabbat is in the Oh, y'all think, what a Sabbath is? And those 10 commandments y'all made up. We ain't made them up at all. That was Sabbath right there, brother. Those keep telling you purify yourselves or wash that stinking rear end. And one thing about these Nazarenes and the saints, they bathe, they washed. They
inside and out.
Yeah, they believe in being pure, inside and out. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. All right. One of the communions for the day was the fast from negative thoughts, words, and actions, the fast from pride, ego, and desire, and the fast from every ill known to man, that you can behold the power and the wisdom of the rock. You're right on time. Right? Yeah, I know me. It's all committed. What day is it? All right, verse 19. What does it say?
You shall not do unto others as you would that others should not do unto you.
Look, that's what it is. You don't want nobody to do nothing to you. You don't do that to them. You want nobody to break into your house, don't break into their house. Make sense?
That's saying of the elders.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. First one.
It says, and when the disciples heard these words, they smote upon their breasts. It looked like they did that. Saying, wherein have we offended?
Wherein we have offended.
It says, O Lord, forgive us, and may thy wisdom, love, and truth within us incline our hearts to love and keep this holy law.
Oh, wait, boy, what you talking about, Yeshua, boy? Y'all see that?